So we all know of entrepreneurs who couldn't succeed in their business journeys. And we also know of many entrepreneurs who are struggling right now. And if you are somebody who's struggling in your entrepreneurial journey, then this video is exactly for you. So I was also in this phase of my entrepreneurial journey. I was struggling so hard and I didn't even know what I was doing wrong because I was taking all the right actions. So, what I'm going to reveal to you right now is a commonality between most of the failure stories, and then the flip side of it, that there are some commonalities of struggles and learnings that are in the success stories also. So, what happens is we try to overcompensate for the lack of growth mindset in our life with excessive actions, expecting that eventually we will get results from hustling too much, efforting too much, taking mad level of actions 24/7 in our life, and just making peace with the fact that okay, I'm compromising on vital values of my life for a little while. But what happens is that little while is first painful. Second, that little while is not little while, it expands and it becomes a whole period of your life, and it going gets really, really difficult. So what are we missing here? What we are missing here is that we lack a foundation of right mindset to thrive in your life, especially in business. So, many times, especially if you are somebody who have always taken actions and gotten results instantly in our life, in school, in college, after college, that we start believing that all we need to do is just put our mind to our goal and just keep taking actions, and that's it. But what plays a major, major role in getting you your success is your mindset. And we most of the times overlook it, especially when we are too engaged, we are too busy taking mindless actions. And even if they are not exactly mindless, if they do not have a good base, a good foundation, then they may not be able to be effective or efficient in your success growth journey. So, the reason why we overlook our mindset is because, first of all, were we really taught this in our families, in our environment, in our schools, colleges? Not really. Of course, we are catching up on that now in this today's era because we've understood its value. But we were not really exposed to that approach of life. We have always been told to just keep working towards your goal, and the major focus in our entire life has been on actions, nothing else. Now imagine that you are going to a sales meeting. So you're pitching your product or service. It's an important meeting. And in back of the mind, what's going on, you may not be aware of it, that's fine. But in the back of your mind, your mindset is somewhat like, I'm not sure whether this will work or not because the last 9 sales did not go through. And this only tells me that the probability of this one going through is very less. So you're experiencing, on an emotional level, you're experiencing fear, doubt, and anxiety, and you go there and do your pitch. It may or may not give you results. But what we're looking at and focusing on right now is the backstory. How are you thinking? What are you thinking and how are you feeling? Now, an alternate situation. Imagine that you did not get the last 9 sales. We're not changing the situation. But your mindset is a bit different. In your mind, you're thinking that, you know what, because I have experience from and learning and feedback from last 9 sales, you know what, I am so much better prepared for this one. And of course, I am going to use all my strengths and skills to let the client know that I am of so much value for the client, and the client is also the right fit for me. And I trust myself, of course, I'm confident, and confidence comes to me normally, naturally. And when you approach the meeting with this sense, with this belief system, with this foundation, your pitch will be very different from what you would have done in the first situation. And if you want, you can in fact even act it out. Look at one area of your life in which you're not that confident, engage in it, then spend some time in changing how you feel about it, feel more confident, change your belief system, and then approach it again, you will see drastically different results. So, what makes life painful and increases the suffering in life is when we are really not grounded with what's going on here, and we're not present with our own self, and we are mostly externally taking actions and externally trying to change stuff, fix stuff, and get results. And sometimes it does come after a series of painful events and a lot of stretch and dragging yourself. Is that worth it? Totally depends upon what you are looking for in your life, what kind of life you want to live. Sometimes we're in this phase of life where suffering and hard work and things coming to us in a very hard way feels more satisfying, and that's completely fine, because I was also there. And when you get the taste of living an effortless and joyous life which is thriving and growing, you just can't go back. You know that, oh, there's so much more to life than just struggling in this human experience. So if you are somebody who really want to transition from that suffering phase to creating your life, and especially business, from an effortless space, get present with your mindset. Ask yourself questions around your current mindset. Get curious. And the more you introspect and ask questions to your own self, the more you turn inward, the more clarity you get about where you are right now in life, in your mind, what is your energy feel like, and you're in a way better place to now switch from there to something that serves you the best. And you won't be surprised when you change your, strengthen your foundation of mindset, you will be getting more results by doing less, because all your life will be very directional and it will be supported by a very strong foundation, a very strong base. So I hope this puts a seed in your mind to get curious about what my mindset is like and what would I want it to be like. And the more questions you ask around that, the more you evolve. And anything that is related to you, your business, all your relationships, whether personal, impersonal, business relationships, all your relationships, everything that is showing up in your life, all the events, situations, they will start altering as you alter within. So let me know in the comments what was your takeaway from this video. I am Yuvika, a CA turned mindset coach. I love working with entrepreneurs to build their growth mindset, because I have been in this phase of life where I used to get results after so much of pain and so much of crazy hard work. And I transformed my life to living, a happy, blissful, joyful life. And growth in this situation, in this phase, just feels so delicious. So this is what I want to deliver to anybody and everybody who is seeking to get that in their life and evolve. If you got some value from this video, do like and share and subscribe, and I will keep creating such relevant content.